The world of the 18th century was a place of grand discoveries and revolutions, but hidden within its history are mysteries that defy logic. Stories of vanished ships, secret societies, immortal men, and ghostly armies whisper through time, leaving behind unanswered questions that still captivate the imagination. These are 5 incredible events that continue to shape and haunt our world today. The vanishing of HMS Wager, a shipwreck, a mutiny, and a ghostly legacy. The year was 1741. A British warship, the HMS Wager, set sail as part of a fleet on a mission to capture Spanish treasure ships off the coast of South America. But fate had other plans. A brutal storm shattered the vessel near the desolate shores of Patagonia, leaving the survivors stranded in a hostile and unknown land. The wreck was only the beginning. In the days that followed, chaos took hold. Hunger and fear festered into mutiny, and men turned on each other. The captain, David Cheap, struggled to maintain order but soon found himself abandoned. A group of survivors, gaunt, exhausted, and half-mad, embarked on a journey of impossible proportions, navigating thousands of miles through treacherous waters, clinging to life as they rode towards civilization. Some made it back, others vanished without a trace. To this day, the wreck of HMS Wager remains shrouded in mystery, its bones hidden beneath the waves. The fates of the lost men remain unknown, their voices swallowed by the howling winds of Patagonia. But locals whisper that, on stormy nights, the ghosts of desperate sailors still roam the shores, searching for a way home. The green children of Spain, visitors from another world. Strange stories have always drifted through history, and in the 18th century, a bizarre event took place in a quiet village in Spain. 2 children, pale and trembling, appeared out of nowhere, dressed in unfamiliar clothes. Their eyes darted around in fear. But the strangest thing of all, their skin was green. No one knew where they had come from. They spoke in a language that no villager could understand. For weeks, they refused all food except for raw beans. As time passed, the girl began to learn Spanish and told a chilling tale. They had come from a place with no sun, a land cloaked in twilight where everything was bathed in a strange green hue. The boy did not survive long, and the girl eventually assimilated into society. But the mystery of their origins has never been solved. Were they lost children of a forgotten civilization, victims of an unknown disease? Or, as some believe, had they wandered through a doorway between worlds, one that might still exist, hidden in the quiet corners of our reality? The Bavarian Illuminati, the secret order that never vanished. The year was 1776. While revolutions shook the world, a shadowy organization was being born in the heart of Bavaria. Its leader, Adam Weishaupt, had a vision, a secret brotherhood that would overthrow oppressive powers and shape the world through reason and enlightenment. They called themselves the Illuminati, but their influence spread too quickly, their secrets ran too deep. Within a decade, they were outlawed, and Weishaupt vanished into exile. Officials declared the Illuminati destroyed. The world moved on, or so it seemed. Strange symbols began appearing in government buildings, on currency, and in architecture. Powerful figures spoke of hidden knowledge and secret councils. For over 2 centuries, conspiracy theories have whispered that the Illuminati never truly disappeared, that they simply went deeper into the shadows, pulling the strings of history in ways we can never fully see. And if they still exist today, what is their true purpose? The Comte de Saint-Germain, the man who would not die. There are men who live long lives, and then there are men who, it seems, never die at all. The Comte de Saint-Germain appeared in the courts of Europe in the 18th century, dazzling royalty and scholars alike. He was a man of extraordinary intelligence, fluent in multiple languages, skilled in alchemy, music, and diplomacy. But most unsettling was his apparent agelessness. He had been seen decades earlier, unchanged. Some whispered that he had been present in the court of Francis I in the 1500s, appearing just as he did in the 1700s. When asked about his age, he would merely smile and claim he had discovered the secret to immortality. And then he died, or so they said. Years after his supposed death in 1784, he was seen again. Napoleon's army reported a man matching his description, guiding powerful leaders. In the 19th and 20th centuries, mystics and secret societies claim to have encountered him. Even today, some believe he walks among us, waiting for the right moment to reveal his secrets to the world. The Phantom Army of Culloden, a battle that never ended. On a bitter April morning in 1746, the Scottish Highlands trembled with the sound of war. The Battle of Culloden, the last pitched battle on British soil, was swift and brutal. The Jacobite army, fighting for the restoration of the Stuart monarchy, was crushed beneath the might of the British forces. The battlefield became a graveyard. The air hung heavy with death, the cries of fallen soldiers echoing into silence. But Culloden was not finished. For centuries, strange occurrences have plagued the land. On the anniversary of the battle, visitors report seeing spectral warriors locked in endless combat. Their screams pierce the night, muskets fire with no visible soldiers, and the smell of gunpowder lingers in the air. Some say the spirits of the dead relive their final moments, trapped in a loop of violence. Others believe Culloden was cursed, its tragic fate etched into time itself. But one thing remains certain: the battlefield is never truly silent. Echoes of the past, shadows of the present. The 18th century has long since faded into history. Empires have risen and fallen. Revolutions have redrawn the world. But these stories, these mysteries, remain. A lost ship whose sailors may still wander the shores. Children from an unknown world who left only questions behind. A secret order that may yet guide the course of history. A man who defied time. A battle that refuses to rest. They are reminders that history is never as distant as it seems, that some mysteries refuse to be forgotten, and perhaps, even now, they are still unfolding in ways we cannot yet see. The question is, will we ever find the answers? Or will these stories remain eternal, lingering in the shadows of time, waiting for us to look closer?